The next news network is sponsored in part by GetTheTea.com, a powerful detox tea to support your health.
Texas is now moving to classify attacks on cops as hate crimes. Yes, according to the Conservative Tribune, they report that Texas legislators filed a bill on Monday that would make it a true hate crime to purposely and maliciously target either police officers or first responders for execution. Wow, that's insane. It's just the fact that I have to report that. Targeting police and first responders for execution. What has this nation turned into? They state here, quote, "We're going to ask that it become an emergency legislative item for the governor so that as soon as we get to Austin in January, we pass it right away. Make it law right away," said State Representative Jason Villalba, who told the Houston station KHOU. They're right here. What made the bill especially noteworthy was that it was filed less than 24 hours after a San Antonio police officer was gunned down. Detective Benjamin Marconi was shot twice in the head while sitting in his patrol car outside of police headquarters on Sunday morning. Twice in the head. Oh my goodness. It's so sad. He was taken to San Antonio Military Medical Center where he was pronounced dead. The suspect, Otis Tyrone McCain, was quickly identified, tracked down, and taken into custody because of the surveillance footage. They're right here. 3 other officers across the nation were also shot Sunday in similar incidents that appear to be targeted attacks and involve law enforcement officers sitting unsuspectingly in their patrol cars, either waiting in traffic or after pulling vehicles over for traffic stops. Those officers made it out alive. Unreal. Why? This is like, it's so sad. But at least Texas is moving out to call these things hate crimes. But I don't even think, what does it matter? I mean, so you're going to call it a hate crime. They go and they target and put a bullet in the head of a police officer. That's murder. So you're going to call it something else? A hate crime murder? I mean, the fact is these guys are murdering cops. What good? I mean, I understand like the symbology here of calling it a hate crime, but I don't know to what effect it's going to actually have. The fact is these are murders on police officers. I don't know. What effect do you think it's going to have? Comment below. Subscribe for updates. If you like what we're doing here, give us a thumbs up and share this report on your social networks. For the Next News Network, I'm Gary Franchi.
You possess the power to...
All right, Shalom. I'd like to give praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elders, apostles, a great millstone. Salutations to the Akim that's pushing his word and truth and sincerity, all right? Man, what you just saw, man, about the Texas move to classify attacks on cops as a hate crime. So basically, war finna come to America, man. You know what I'm saying? It's finna build. It's building. And plus, you know, the race wars is finna come too. You know what I'm saying? So basically, these police officers finna get killed, man, all over the nation. So all 4 of them, one dead and 4 of them made it out alive. So it's finna get real heated out here, man. All right. So no further ado. Slacky, I got a cold. I'm gonna go to the scriptures real quick. I'm gonna go to 2nd Ezra chapter 15, and I'm gonna start at 15. It say the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. And exactly what's going on. The sword is a mighty day gun. All right. It say, for there shall be sedition among men. Sedition means rebellion. All right, rebellion against the government. You know what I'm saying? Rebellion against the officials. You know, rebellion against the society. Period. All right. We say, and invading one another. And you know what? And that's what happened, man. That's when cop in San Antonio got killed. He got invaded, man. They say they shall not regard their kings nor princes, right? They police officers. You know what I'm saying? They governors. They sentence, you know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna regard that. They're gonna basically it's basically it's gonna be their own law. You know what I'm saying? You got militia groups is rising up too. So in the course of their actions shall stand in their power. So basically their actions did stand in their power. They went over there, you know what I'm saying, ran up on a cop and killed them. So their actions is standing in their own power. So they put in their own power to go murk a cop, you know. So that's the time we in, man. That's the time we looking at. And that's the time we, you know what I'm saying, that the Lord, you know, he sanctions that. All right. I'm gonna go to 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 1. It say, this know also that in the last days, and that's the days we living in, perilous times shall come, and perilous times is already here. I'm gonna look up the word perilous real quick. It goes back to the Greek word kalepos. Kalepos means the hard to take, hard to do, to take, to approach, hard to bear, troublesome, dangerous, harsh, fierce, and savage. So that's the time. That's the time people living in, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the time America's in, man. That's savage, harsh on life, man. You know what I'm saying? And basically that's what's happening out here. You know, and we living in that time, perilous times. All right. So I'm gonna hit the next scripture real quick. Right quick. Salakia, look for this real quick. Real quick. Salakia. I'm gonna go to Matthew chapter 24, verse 7. And this is exactly what's going on right now. All right, this Matthew. All right, Matthew 24, verse 7. It say, for nation shall rise against nation. And that's called the race wars, man. And nation and kingdom against kingdom. You know, World War III. You know, all these different foreign countries finna rise up against each other. You know, it's finna be World War III. You know, nuclear missile, nuclear war, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. So basically, all that's gonna come in one. You know, nation gonna rise against nation, and that's exactly what's going on right now that you see. Kingdom against kingdom, and that's what you see right now on news. You know what I'm saying? This nuclear it's gonna be a nuclear warfare. All right, and they're getting prepped up, and famine that's gonna come rapidly. So all that's gonna happen in one, and pestilence and all these different diseases that's coming fruition too. You know, the Lord is plaguing America, man, with these diseases like he did in Egypt. All right. And earthquakes, and you see that in diverse places everywhere. And you got certain news they ain't reporting. You got media blackout, they ain't reporting certain earthquakes that's going on as well. All right. You know, so in diverse places, you know what I'm saying? In verse 8 you say all these are the beginning of sorrows. Look up the word sorrows. All right, goes back to the the Greek word ordain. Means the pain of childbirth, travail, pain, birth pains, intolerable anguish. Reference to dire calamities precede an event of the Messiah, and that's exactly what's going on, Mashiach. All right, so that's what's coming to America, man. You know, this is the beginning of sorrows that we're living in now, and this the time Yahushua coming back, man. We got to read the signs. You know what I'm saying? Because us men of the Lord, we watching out for the signs, and this is the signs to America, man, that the Lord is coming back, man. He finna wreak havoc on this place, man. All right. And I would say with that, I'd like to say, call Allah, Yahweh Shema Shai. I'd like to say, double honors to the elders, apostles, a great millstone. I'd like to say salutation to the Akim that's pushing his word, truth, and sincerity, all right? Shalom.